Alright, so I've started playing a different game. It's called Piggy and it's very popular on Roblox. To introduce you to the game, you will see some footage on the background and I will talk over that and explain my story in the meantime. The goal of the game, by the way, is to escape from a certain place by finding items like keys and stuff like that, and then opening doors and other areas without getting caught by Piggy, because he will try to feint you. Won't say he will try to kill you. Alright, so I tried at first to play the first chapter, but sometimes because it's a puzzle it can be pretty hard to complete it, right? So the first time I played it I wanted to know how to complete it, and I searched on YouTube like can I find a walkthrough or tutorial on how to complete the first chapter of Piggy called House. Let's do this. There were walkthroughs, however they were only one run. So the problem with that is that when I try to replicate that, some of the items are not at the place they are supposed to be. So that's a problem. It's also obvious that that happened because the items are generated into the map at random locations. But it's troublesome for me because then I still need to find all the items. So I calculated this, and there this is the funny part, there is a 0.01% chance of all the items spawning in the same position as shown in the walkthrough. I can't use that. So when I want to find all the items, I need to know all the spawn locations. So I looked this up on certain wiki pages, but all the wiki pages made by fans and stuff like that are inconsistent with each other. Furthermore, I admit I have played the map so many times right now that I know all the spawn locations, but all the spawn locations are wrong. All the wiki pages are wrong. Well, to some extent. Most of the information is correct, but they will always have or a spawn location which is not true. Like they say, like the orange key spawns outside on the car. That doesn't happen. That's not true. And sometimes they forget to mention certain spawn locations. So therefore, since all the information is pretty incomplete, I will show you 1. How to complete the chapter, and 2, I will show you all the spawn locations of all the items. So without further ado, enjoy my beautiful walkthrough. Right, you spawn in the bedroom. Go outside and look for the green key. Spawn location 1 for the green key is over here on this table. If it's not, go downstairs through this door, and spawn location 2 is over here. If it's not there, it's in spawn location 3, it's over here. After you retrieve the green key, you go to the green door to retrieve the red key. Sometimes the hammer is also over there, but that doesn't really matter at this point, because we first want to be opening the shed outside. That's your priority at the start of the map. So when you have the red key, you go upstairs to the red door and you open the door. You get the blue key. Sometimes the wrench or the plank is also there. Ignore that again, because your priority is opening the shed outside. When you open the shed, you want to be looking for the plank. The plank can be over here, spawn location 1. For me it was over there. Piggy is kind of glitched. You can follow me, Piggy. You can follow me. When it's not there, it can be in the shower. Over here, this is spawn location 2. Alright. I want to be going downstairs for a bit to create some distance between Piggy and me, because I need some time upstairs. Alright. Let's go upstairs now. And I will show you the third spawn location of the plank, which is next to the red key on the shelf. Place the plank and get the wrench. That was spawn location 1 for the wrench. When it's not there, I will show you where the other spawn locations are. We first need to wait for Piggy to be here to create some time again. Spawn location 2 is over here on the table. Quickly go upstairs, close the door behind you, and then go to the shed for spawn location 3 on the floor. At this point you have the wrench. You can see Piggy coming outside, so we will walk around the shed to keep our distance, and we will walk inside. Right. Walk to the main door, because now you can open the main door with the wrench. This is item 1 of 4 done for the final door. But also with this wrench you can open the wall of lasers upstairs, like that. Close the door behind you and look for the orange key. The orange key is over here, spawn location 1. And there is another spawn location. There are only 2 locations. So we know it's behind the well. So I'll quickly go outside behind the well, and it's over here. When you have it, you can go inside. And you can close the door behind you. Go to the basement and open the door. We will look for the red gear now. For us it's over here in spawn location 1. Piggy will come downstairs, so we will wait for a bit, because we can use the car to remain our distance from Piggy. Right, we will walk upstairs and we will look for the other spawn locations as well, which is over here on the floor in the dining area, and when it's not there, it's in the third spawn location, which I will quickly show you, which is here on the table in the living room. Alright, when you have the red gear, pop it in the generator and look for the yellow key. This is the first spawn location on the floor for the yellow key. If it's not there, go inside. Yeah, I will dodge him for a bit. We will go and look at spawn location 2 right now for the yellow key, which is over here in the corner. It's also not there for us, so we will use this vent drop again to go downstairs. We also created some distance between Piggy and us, so that's good. Close the door. This is the third spawn location. Pretty nice. And the fourth spawn location is over there on the ground under the shelf. When you have the key, open the safe, get the code and go downstairs again, because Piggy is pretty close right now and we want to do this in a safe way. We actually don't want to maneuver around Piggy. Right, so we have the code, close the door and open the door with it. Right, 2 items done for the door. Now we are looking for the hammer. First spawn location is over here. But if you don't find it over there, there are 3 more spawn locations for the hammer. There are a lot for the hammer actually. Another one is over here. This is the second spawn location on the shelf. If it's not there, go outside, go to the shed again, and it's on this shelf over here. When it's not there, it's in the basement. So let's wait over here. Piggy is coming from there. And we go to the basement. The fourth spawn location is over here on the shelf. Right, now you have the hammer. Wait a bit at the car. And to remain having distance between Piggy and us, we will open the vent and go through it. You can also do it in another way, just opening it and going upstairs, but that might sometimes be a little bit dangerous. Right, Piggy is over there. And we can open the door. Also, when Piggy is waiting there behind the corner, you can also walk around the shed to create some distance. That was that. Now we only need the green gear, which is the last item over here. It's on the table over here. This is spawn location 1. If it's not there again, we'll go downstairs, close this door, and spawn location 2 for the green gear will be on this table. If it's not there, it's in spawn location 3. which is over here. You will crawl through the vent, and the green gear will be on this table, spawn location 3. When you have the gear, pop it in the generator, get the white key from this bucket. Piggy will be here probably, yes, it's always here. So you can walk past him, but I will also show you that you can't really walk around the shed anymore. It's possible, but for some people it might still be hard. So therefore you will crawl through the vent and you will walk upstairs. This is also a method. And there you see that you can escape. And you also see that I'm not escaping right now. That's because we can also look for a gun, which I will show you quickly. This is spawn location 1 for the purple key, which gives you the gun. If it's not there, it's in another spawn location. Spawn location 2 is over here around the corner. Spawn location 3 is over here on the table. And if it's not there, it's downstairs at spawn location 4, which is over here on the table. Now you have the key probably, and you can go through the vent again to the purple safe. You can get the gun and get some ammo from the table next to it. When there's no ammo over there, the ammo can be over here, spawn location 2. So this was 1, and upstairs was in the shed was spawn location 2 for ammo. There are 4 spawn locations, by the way, and it's always the case that 3 pieces of ammo will spawn. Spawn location 3 and spawn location 4. Right, now you have a fully loaded gun and you can shoot Piggy however you like. You can also do this earlier, then the gun will also be more effective. But at least now you know all the spawn locations of every item. And you can also do this route without getting the gun, but also with getting the gun, and you will always finish in about 8 or 9 minutes. Finally, to conclude, I want to show you this image. This is the order in which you want to pick up the items to be able to escape 100% of the time. You start at the left top and you end at the right bottom. And also I hope you can appreciate my paint skills.